The Greek derby never disappoints. 5 minutes left, every possession matters, and defensive mistakes prove costly. Watch how Olympiakos executed down the stretch, while Panathinaikos' defensive miscues opened the door for Fournier to steal the show at Oaxaca. Let's break down a dramatic finish where every detail mattered. Watch this possession carefully. Sloukas calls for the flashdown set, which typically flows from a down screen into a side handoff and then Spain pick and roll. Though his teammates seem slightly out of sync for the full sequence and Olympiakos switching everything disrupts the original action, they adapt. Instead of the traditional Spain action, Osman adjusts. Rather than screening the screener's defender, he sets his screen on the ball handler's defender, forcing the switch. This improvisation leads to the Greens manipulating the switches, getting Sloukas isolated against Fournier. Watch how Fournier plays this smart funneling Sloukas to the right, where they have Milutinov ready to help. But here's the chess match. Sloukas reads the help coming and finds Nunn spotting up in the right corner. Despite a less than perfect pass, Nunn stays ready and knocks down the three, cutting the lead to 2. Want the ultimate basketball experience? EuroLeague TV brings you over 700 games, including every EuroLeague matchup, exclusive content, and multi-view streaming, all on demand. The new season is heating up, and I've got something special for you. Use code Baskethead15 to get 15% off your annual pass. Click the link in the description to unlock the full EuroLeague experience. Every subscription supports the channel. Don't just watch the game, experience it.
And commits the offensive foul. In a game in which Panathinaikos have never led, how telling is it that in 26 minutes for Kostas Sloukas they're +8. You can bet he's ready to go the distance. He goes at 48. Takes 2 defenders away, and Kendrick Nunn is the stone-cold killer in the corner.
That's exactly what they were looking for.
Now watch this key possession. Olympiakos tries to target Sloukas, running an empty corner pick and roll. The Greens respond aggressively, looking to blitz and trap Goss on the sideline. Despite the pressure, Goss somehow finds Milutinov with the escape pass. But the real story here is the intensity. Look at Panathinaikos' bench. Ataman is desperately shouting at Sloukas to trap Goss, while his assistants are all mimicking the high hands defensive position instead of Sloukas and Lesort. Just watch the coaching staff's energy. This single possession captures the drama of a Greek derby in the closing minutes. After Goss finds Milutinov, Osman commits the foul, but watch Nunn's reaction here. The frustration is written all over his face as he realizes they just missed a golden opportunity for a steal and potential fast break. Watch this sequence unfold. After Fournier's unsuccessful shot off the screen, Nunn grabs the board and pushes in transition. Walkup sneaks in from behind, and as Nunn tries to protect the ball with a dribble, he loses control. Quick thinking from Nunn, though, he manages to save the possession by throwing it off McKissick's foot. Classic derby moment here. Every loose ball, every possession being fought for like it's the last one. Off the inbounds, the Greens runs another ball screen action. Olympiakos stays consistent, switching everything. This time the Greens find Lesort in the low post, which draws Fournier's help from the weak side. Watch what happens next. Sloukas, showing his veteran savvy, reads Fournier's help and cuts to the open block. But the timing's off between the Greens players, leading to a sloppy pass and turnover. Again, Olympiakos targets Sloukas with ball screens. As Walkup tries to find Vezenkov, watch Juancho here. He's done his homework. Already reading Vezenkov's positioning, he anticipates the pass perfectly for the steal and breaks out in transition. But Walkup isn't done. Comes up with an incredible chase-down block on Juancho. However, the Reds forgot about the trailer. Nunn, all alone, collects the loose ball and scores easily. Look at Bartzokas on the sideline, furious with his team's transition defense.
Touch tight in every department, including that turnover count. And there's another.
He's everywhere tonight.
And Gomez denied on the chase back, but Nunn will pick up the pieces, and Panathinaikos are level for the first.
Critical possession with the game tied. McKissick gets the one-on-one matchup against Nunn on the wing. Watch his decisiveness here. Immediately attacks the left baseline. Nunn tries to play vertical defense, attempting to wall up, but McKissick's strength and momentum are too much, draws the foul, and earns himself 2 crucial free throws. But here's where it gets interesting. McKissick misses the second, and who else but Milutinov comes up with yet another offensive rebound. Look at Ataman's reaction. He can't believe his team just let Milutinov grab another crucial board in crunch time. Great defensive sequence by the Greens here. First, watch Osman's textbook denial defense, preventing the low post entry. When McKissick tries to attack baseline again, the Greens stay disciplined, forcing the ball to walk up, who has to force up a tough shot as the clock winds down. Milutinov, who's been dominating the offensive glass all night, nearly comes up with another one, but the scramble for the loose ball ends in a jump ball between Nunn and Vezenkov. Interesting twist here. The Greens wins the jump, giving them a crucial possession late in the game. Watch Slucas's veteran savvy here. Immediately recognizes Olympiakos' scrambled transition defense and attacks before they can get set. Forces walk-up to commit the foul, earning himself a trip to the line. Clutch free throws coming up for one of the league's most reliable shooters. Slucas is now 12 of 13 from the line this season.
Chance to give Panathinaikos their first lead of the evening. The Olympiacos fans now said there are other reasons that he does not want to discuss, but he certainly...
With Pau taking the lead at a crucial moment, watch this possession. Walk-up attacks as Slucas and Juancho miscommunicate on defense, but the Reds can't capitalize. When the original play breaks down, that's when you need your go-to guy to step up. This is Fournier time. He gets the ball in isolation against Osman and delivers an absolutely huge shot. The French star puts Olympiakos back up by 2. This is exactly why they brought him in, creating something out of nothing when it matters most. Pau goes back to their Spain action, forcing walk-up to switch onto Lesort. McKissick comes with the weak side help, and the Reds make a calculated decision to foul. Smart basketball when you're facing a 53.7% free throw shooter. But Lesor rises to the moment, knocking down both clutch free throws to keep the Greens in it. The big man from Martinique showing ice in his veins when his team needs it most. Watch history repeat itself here. The Reds run the same offensive set as before, and incredibly, the Greens make the identical defensive mistake. Slucas and Juancho miscommunicating again, but this time, Olympiakos makes them pay. Beautiful extra pass from Vezenkov, finding Fournier in the right corner. The French star doesn't hesitate, draining what looks like a 3, but his foot's on the line, making it a long 2. Still, Olympiakos capitalizes on Panathinaikos' defensive miscue.
85, less than 2.5 to play. Walk up. Vezenkov to Fournier in the corner. Had to reel it in, but then he put it in with the sweet string music to Olympiakos ears.
Crucial possession here with the Greens down 2 and 2 minutes left. They start with a simple ball screen up top, getting the switch they want. Walk up on Lesort. But Olympiakos' post-denial is perfect, preventing the entry pass. Watch Lesort here, calling for Osman to flash cut to create a better passing angle. But even that adjustment can't create the opening. The Greens have to reset to Slukas, who drives and kicks to Osman for the three, but the shot won't go down. Watch this wild sequence. Walkup takes a chance, trying to punish Nunn's overplay with a pass to Vezenkov. The ball gets through, but Osman comes up with an incredible defensive play, not only stopping Vezenkov, but having the presence of mind to save it from going out of bounds. Pure derby intensity right here. Osman laying it all on the line with this hustle play to keep Panathinaikos' hopes alive. The Greens have a chance to tie it up, but Juancho's transition attempt is off the mark. What follows is even more costly. Their defensive transition completely breaks down, leaving McKissick all alone for an uncontested layup. Practice mode finish in crunch time. Not what you want to see in a derby with the game on the line. This single sequence tells the story of Panathinaikos' defensive struggles tonight. Another breakdown at the worst possible moment. The Greens get one more shot. Nunn works for the switch and gets his look, but can't convert. Then watch what unfolds on defense. It's almost unbelievable at this stage of the game. Another defensive miscommunication, this time between Juancho and Osman, and Fournier makes them pay dearly. Look at Ataman on the sideline, clearly signaling Osman to pick up Fournier, but Osman seems lost in the coverage. Wide open three, game over. As time winds down, the Greens' desperate attempts to press and force turnovers come up empty. Their offensive possessions end in turnovers, and Olympiacos closes it out with a 5-point margin. What a game! This derby delivered everything you could want. Tactical chess matches, clutch performances, momentum swings, and those crucial defensive breakdowns that ultimately decided it. From Fournier's heroics to Milutinov's dominance on the boards, from Slukas' veteran plays to those late defensive miscues. This is why the Greek derby remains one of European basketball's most compelling matchups.